All right. Well, so as usual, I'm supposed to be getting a package today from Amazon, and they switched it up and they sent it here, and they sent it to be delivered by Postal Service. Postal Service just came and delivered something else that was completely separate from that. So it's been sitting at the carrier facility since 6:30 in the morning. That's what it says, carrier facility. And so what that basically means is it never went out. Um, so I'm not going to get it today. Who knows? I might not even get it at all because with the post office, they like to lose stuff quite a bit. I get so sick and tired of ordering something on Amazon, expecting it to be delivered by Amazon, and basically ends up getting shuffled over to the postal service at the last minute. So it's they can get lost. They don't always deliver to the correct address. They don't check to make sure they have the correct address. There's lots of problems. But anyway, I ordered a drive similar to this one here, but these ones here are definitely still in stock. Some of these other ones, I don't know, they might have sold out. But it's a pretty good deal for a 512. I think they also have a 1 terabyte, which is probably $40 or $45. Let's see here. $45 for 1 terabyte. That's a pretty good deal. So there's a few deals on hard drives. I'm not a big fan of having a whole bunch of really big drives for anything because from what I understand, usually the larger the drive, the longer it takes to read it. The more full it gets, the slower it gets. So I prefer to stay in the 512 gigabyte range. I don't want to be anything a terabyte or over. Now, you could go and buy something really cheap like this to just have it as a boot drive and then store everything somewhere else. I think that's a good idea no matter what, to use a small drive to boot and then use another drive to store. But I really don't agree with using mechanical drives anymore. They're just too slow. There's no reason to buy one when these are this cheap now. They have a 512 for pretty cheap. Usually should be about $25, 27. I'm pretty sure I put one of these in one of my computers. Just not sure which one. And then they have a terabyte, which probably is gonna be like $50 maybe from them. 45. So, and that company, I've used a bunch of their RAM and it seems to work really well. I do have a computer that has a slot on it, and I actually have two of them, but they're older and I don't know if it's the best. They have the NVMe and then they have the other one. I don't remember what's what. There's different versions of it. There's also, these come in different lengths. I personally have zero experience with those. But they're supposed to be like at least, even in the worst case scenario, like 3 times faster than SATA. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm trying to find the actual one I ordered. 22. Oh, there it is right there. So I was waiting on this today. $22 512. I already have one in one of my computers and it's been pretty good. So I've not tested like the speeds of it, but like I can tell it's like identical to everything else I've tried. So yeah, it was supposed to be here today. I'm going to assume that the Postal Service will probably just send it out tomorrow. Or they might surprise me and do a late delivery. But those were the two that I really saw that stuck out. I mean, there's some other stuff, but they're all around the same price. Those are the two cheapest ones that I know of that I would trust. There are other ones that might be like $1 less that I definitely don't trust. And if you read the reviews on a lot of these, like I would probably not mess with any of these Fanzang whatever ones, but I'm sure they're probably okay. But they have a real high ratio of bad reviews. So the Fikwot or whatever seems to be, man, they seem to have okay reviews, better than the other one. The King specs seem to be pretty well regarded. I don't know. Of course, you got Western Digital, PNY, Patriot, and Crucial, you know, if you just want to go with like regular brands. And, you know, they're coming down in price. Obviously, you're going to pay a little bit more for the name, but depends on what you want. And Van Sunny, I don't know about that one. I can't see any reason for me to buy that one because I've already tried the other brand and I already know the other brand works. But I guess if I was like wanting it immediately, the way that I shop on Amazon, if I see it and I can get it really quick and faster than the other one, I'm very impatient, so I'll order that one instead because I don't like to wait for things. So that's the only reason I can see buying a different one that you haven't tried before. I mean, these things almost being like $20 or less, like it's really not a big deal. And with Amazon, you know, you got 30 days. So anyway, I thought I'd share those deals with you guys.